Exhale dives are also called residual volume dives, or RV dives in short. The residual volume is what is left over in your lungs after you blow out completely. It's nice to measure this volume. If you have ambitions to dive beyond 30 meters, understanding and knowing the properties of your lungs is beneficial.
While we're here, I'll show you guys how to measure your residual volume, the air that's left in your lungs after you blow out. And we'll use a little bit of physics for that. Maybe you remember from your physics lesson that at 10 meters everything is squeezed to half the size. So what I'll do is that I dive down to 10 meters, I blow out completely, then what's left in my lungs is only my residual volume. Then I seal my lips, I come up on the surface, my residual volume will double in size, and at doubled size I can blow out into the spirometer to see how big my residual volume is. The books say that it's 25% of your total capacity, but that's often, there's a lot of variation in that per person. So it's kind of interesting to find out. Okay, so yeah, just keep it rolling and we'll do a dive, okay? I'll grease up a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay. Alright, let's have a look. So, the residual volume that we have is a bit more than 2 liters at the moment. So yeah, it's quite funny because you have to blow out at 10 meters, which is already weird. And then you have to swim up, and then when you're on the surface you're not allowed to breathe in. You have to first blow out again in the spirometer to find out what your RV is. If 10 meters is too much for you, you can do the same from 5 meters, only the swelling will not be 100%, it will only be 50%. So then if you blow out, like let's say 1 liter, that would only represent half your RV and not your complete RV. Okay, Jose is also going to measure his residual volume, so he's relaxing a little bit. Once he's ready, I will safely him to go down. You're okay. Did you like that? Okay, let's see what we have in there. So it looks like your residual volume is like almost 1 liter, like 900 milliliter. And your maximum blowout was around 4 liters, so your total lung volume will be like 5 liters or 4.9 liter. And yeah, then it works out that your residual volume is a quarter of, now 1/5 of your lung volume. And in general, it's nice when you have a small RV, because that allows you to go deeper before your lungs get smaller than ever before.
During your exhale dives, you might wonder at what depth your lungs would be equally small if you would start a dive with full lungs. That would be the full lung equivalent depth. If you don't like mathematics, then just skip this. But if you do want to calculate it, then let's say you have 4 liter lungs and a residual volume of 1 liter. If I now divide my lung volume of 4 liter by my RV of 1 liter, then I find out I can compress my lungs 4 times. 4 times before reaching my RV. My RV depth lays at 4 bar. That's 30 meter. Beyond 30 meter, my lungs will become smaller than RV. And that's okay. We already know that feeling from our chest deep exhale dives to 1 meter depth. 1 meter depth gives a pressure of 1.1 bar. At 1 meter depth, your residual volume of 1 liter will further compress. 1 liter divided by 1.1 bar is 0.9 liter. Your 4 liter lungs divided by 0.9 equals 4.4 bar. That's 34 meter. Your full lung equivalent depth for your chest deep exhale dives is 34 meter.